You're lying in bed. It's 2 a.m. Everyone else is asleep. But your mind is running a full investigation on something someone said to you 3 days ago. You're replaying conversations, rewriting your responses, wondering what they really meant. And the worst part, you know you're doing it, but you can't stop. If that's you, this video is for you. Because today we're going to talk about the psychology of overthinking, why it happens, why intelligent people suffer from it the most, and more importantly, how to actually break free from it. Most people think overthinking is just thinking too much, but that's not quite right. Overthinking is a pattern, a habit the brain builds to feel like it's in control. Here's how it works. Your brain's primary job is not to make you happy. Its job is to keep you safe. And to keep you safe, it constantly scans for threats. Social threats, emotional threats, future threats. When something uncertain happens, an unanswered text, a weird look from your boss, a comment that could mean two things, your brain doesn't like uncertainty, so it does what it knows how to do. It thinks, and thinks, and thinks some more. Psychologists call this rumination, the mental equivalent of chewing the same piece of food over and over without ever swallowing it. The brain believes, if I just think about this long enough, I'll figure it out, I'll be safe. But the thinking never leads to resolution. It leads to more questions, more anxiety, more loops. That's the trap. Here's something that might surprise you. Research consistently shows that people who are highly intelligent, or highly self-aware, tend to overthink more than average, not because they're weaker, but because their minds are wired for deep analysis. They notice more, they process more, they care more. When you're someone who thinks deeply, you also tend to have a stronger inner critic. You hold yourself to high standards. You fear making the wrong decision. You imagine how things could go wrong before they even begin. This is sometimes called analysis paralysis. The more options you see, the harder it becomes to choose any of them. And ironically, the more you try to solve the overthinking by thinking harder, the deeper you fall into it. There's also something called the negativity bias at play here. Your brain is hardwired to give more weight to negative possibilities than positive ones. It's a survival mechanism, ancient, stubborn, and deeply unhelpful in the modern world. So your brain will dismiss 10 good possibilities and fixate on the one scary one, every time. Let's be honest about what this costs you. Because overthinking isn't just uncomfortable, it's quietly destructive. First, it steals your present moment. While you're replaying yesterday or dreading tomorrow, today disappears. Relationships drift. Opportunities pass. Life moves on. Second, it exhausts you without you doing anything. Mental energy is not infinite. Spending hours in anxious loops drains the same reserves you need for creativity, focus, and emotional regulation. Overthinkers often feel tired for no visible reason. This is why. Third, it creates false conclusions. When you fill in gaps with assumptions, you start responding to a story your mind wrote, not reality. You distance yourself from people based on what you imagined they meant. You make decisions based on fears that were never real. And perhaps the most painful one, overthinking convinces you that you are the problem, that something is fundamentally wrong with you. That's not true. And understanding why it's not true is the first step out. Overthinking is not a character flaw. It's not proof that you're broken or too much or not enough. It's a pattern. A habit your brain built to protect you. And like any habit, it can be unlearned. Not overnight, not perfectly, but slowly, with practice. You can give your mind permission to rest, to stop trying to solve every uncertainty, to stop living 3 steps ahead of the present moment, to just be here. If this video helped you, save it. Come back to it. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, send it to them. We'll see you in the next one.